everyone. So for this video, it is kind of based on the comment here. Just gonna try to show it. So it is a Road to Surge series. A shout out to them. Before we continue with this video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and you have bell notifications for all uploads. They threw out some combos, so why not? Yeah, we can do a series like that. Well, actually, it's funny because I think I did a Road to Rise or something like that. And, you know, with Surge, you know, by the time I wanted to do it, the products were already out. So it was like, hey, what was the point? So this is a prototype combo for Triumph Dragon. Now to make it fair, all right, I'm gonna do 50-50 in this video, and you tell me what you prefer. Single chassis TT or the HASBRO. I might just do both so that way it pleases both sides. So Triumph Dragon. Now this is Tempest Dragon 1S, but it has the HASBRO 1A and Charged Metal. So, oh yeah, here's the random QR. It's White Ace Dragon. That way the title, when I put QR code, is accurate. I have no idea. This should be probably Wave 3, I'm assuming. I don't know how they're gonna do it or when, but let's first throw out a test launch. A lot to talk about. So what I will do is I'm gonna be picking, let me pick some good ones. I'll also throw in command because I think they commented command, so I do want to be fair. Okay, so I'm gonna get these. We got 3 and 3, so I'll do 2, 2, 2, and 2. All right, so let's talk about it. So I'll have 2 bays for each. I'll have 2 bays for each of the combinations. So just to talk about it, my thoughts for Triumph, what I think they should do. So let's first start off with the chip, which is Dragon. So I do believe that it is either Glyph, Rock, or Ace that actually has probably, for one to say consistently, the better slope chip. Like Dragon 2 is I wouldn't say it's, I don't know if it's really weaker or if it's just on par. I said it's likely just maybe on par with the regular Dragons. I don't really think it's better. Maybe worse. So the Dragon 3 chip, right, because it's the 3rd chip. There's the Ace chip, which is 1. There's 2, which was the command, and then this would be 3. Yes, seriously, it needs to have some good slopes. Like, seriously. The next part is obviously going to be the ring. Now, what I am praying, all right, is that they give Triumph the bound gimmick. Now, this is a really, really important gimmick. How it works is it's supposed to be in battle, it's supposed to like do this thing, it kind of like Imperial, but not really. But the thing is, this thing can reset back into bound mode, and it is like, listen, I've done the tier list video on it. Like, Tempest is an incredibly good ring. So if Hasbro keeps the gimmick where it can do that whole awaken in battle thing, then it's gonna be really interesting. Meaning, it could have maybe some decent potential for Hasbro combinations. It really just depends for Surge, because the issue with Surge compared to Rise is that Surge chips don't have like as strong slopes as Rise chips, right? So you kind of have that issue there. All right, we're gonna change the combination. We're gonna move it to Ace Dragon 1A D on Hypersphere charge, I guess. So hopefully they can do that right. Now moving on to the disc, obviously if they're shelling out 1A, they're probably gonna give it the proper 1A disc. I don't think they could, because they've already done 1A, so it would make sense they just do a blue 1A, which I think will be pretty cool. They can't screw up there, right? Hopefully they don't skip out on the 1A recolor, hopefully, right? Now I think the most interesting thing is going to be the performance tip, all right? Because Charged Metal has a lot of metal on it, so they could do one of 2 things. They either just make charged metal a non-SPM driver, which would make sense because already all the metal's there, and just do the thing where it's slightly taller, or they do SPM and it just has a stupid amount of metal. They could do that, but it's less likely out of the options. I feel like if we do get charged, it'll probably just be like charged metal, but not SPM. That's what I'm thinking. Because it makes sense, right? It makes sense. So now that we've gone over everything, let's talk about what's the worst case that could happen. The easy worst case is that the Triumph ring is hollowed out and is like Command, which is not a good thing. Command Dragon, now listen, Imperial in GT, it's amazing, right? Command for Hasbro, yeah, not so much. The thing is, if it had the gimmick, if it had the complete gimmick, Hypersphere-wise, this thing would have been like powerful, but the issue is because it's hollowed out, so it's not as strong as it could have been among the other issues. Yeah, this thing is like insanely hollowed out, look at that. So I'm hoping they don't make that same mistake. Now let's say, all right, let's say that the wings are just permanently awakened. Good or bad, what are my thoughts? Bad. If it is permanently awakened, I do not think it will be good. The thing is with Tempest is that it's actually at its best when it's not in its little awakened mode, but all right. Now, let's say Triumph is stuck like that, you can't do anything about it. Well, I guess maybe you could just throw out some attack combos. And maybe it could be kind of good for that, for kind of... The issue, it just doesn't have that much stamina when it's actually awakened with the wings, so... I hope they just do it justice. They did Mirage justice, so I'm hoping... Well, to a certain extent, but you get the idea. Alright, we're gonna end off with going back to the original prototype combo. We'll go up against Myth Dragon, but yeah, these are my thoughts. I'm just saying this. Listen, alright, fine. Rage skipping out on the metal hurts it a lot, but fine, we got the 3A disc. Lucius, or if I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. Lucifer, having, having at least Mobius right, even though it doesn't have the palm, which is whatever, but, they at least did the disc and whatever, so you see, I just hope we get it consistent, man. I hope they can do it. I'll have faith in them until I eventually see it, and if it's not good, it's not good, but reserve judgment until then. So enjoy this little prediction video in a sense. It was mostly just predictions. But it was rather fun. It was rather fun. Anyways, that's going to be it for now. So I'm just going to get the thumbnail shot. I wonder, can Hasbro just put the... Oh man, they're not going to be able to do the rainbow detail. Oh, for sure. It's going to be so... If they do the rainbow detail, man, that might actually get a 10 from me. Oh man, I want to do this shot where you get kind of like the chassis. But, all right, there you go. That's the cool shot I want to end off with. I'm hopeful. Hope they can do it well. Anyways, thank you for watching and have an amazing day. Bye.